Welcome to Dr. Twistid's Realm of Madness.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Dr. Twistid's Toy Time. This time the video will be for the Evil Mutants X-Men Bonebreaker. I love this figure and I finally found him again. I used to have him back when he first came out. For some reason I sold most of my old Toy Biz figures off. I thought I kept this one, but apparently I didn't, so when I found him again at a vintage type antique store, I had to pick him up. And the card is damaged up there in the corner, so I figured, hey, why not open them? So let's get on with this review, shall we? First, let's get a closer look at the card here. Caution, may contain small parts. I like how they have the like Marvel Comics logo, like the actual comic book type deals. And there's the Evil Mutants X-Men logo. It's got some cool side art with Mutant Attack Tank. And there's an exclusive Marvel t-shirt offer inside. And down at the bottom, you can see the name Bonebreaker, and the Toy Biz logo, and the figure nicely displayed in the bubble here. On the back, you get his Mutant Attack Tank. It says, Bonebreaker swivels around, always ready to attack. Load a missile into tank gun and pull back lever on missile. Release to launch. Never aim gun at your face or in the direction of anyone else. Good words to live by, kids. Over here, some other figures from the line. The logo. Some more figures. And his bio here. The villainous cyborg known only as Bonebreaker desires nothing more than the chance to wreak havoc. Employing his robotic abilities first as a mercenary and then as a member of the nefarious Reavers, Bonebreaker leaves a trail of destruction wherever his travels lead him. Good times. Alright everyone, let's open this bad boy up and see what he has to offer. Alright, I have taken the pieces out of the bubble and placed them up here on my table. So let's go through the parts individually. First off, here's the little paperwork stuff that was inside. Here's the exclusive Marvel t-shirt offer and the form to fill out. Team up with your favorite superhero. Some other address to send stuff to. And on this side, some samples of the t-shirts you could get. There's an Iron Man, The Thing, Spider-Man, and Wolverine, which I would have got the Wolverine for sure. So there's that. Also, there's this awesome Fleer card of Apocalypse. Super Villains, Ultra Fleer. That's an awesome card. I love the skulls in the background. Apocalypse is always one of my favorites. Let's see. Mutant Power Profile. Malleable form. Can alter the size and shape characteristics of his body. Super strength. The mutant fiend Apocalypse lives by one motto. Only the strong will survive. For centuries he's pitted mutant against mutant to cull the weaklings from the pack. All in preparation for a bloody war against humanity. Apocalypse. Real name unknown. Group affiliation none. Very cool. Awesome little extra that came with it. Now let's show off the figure. First off, it comes with this tank body, or base. It's got little rollers on the bottom so we can move along. And here's the date the figure came out, 1994. So this is pretty much considered vintage now. 20 years old. Very cool little detailing with the gears and all that kind of stuff. And on the top is just little holes for weapons in the body and his gun. Very cool. Put that right there. And you get the actual body part. It's a guy with the mohawk. Cool detailing. Basic articulation. You got the shoulders, the elbows, and the waist and head. Can move all the way around 360. And then you have the hole in the base here to put on the tank. So now he is his complete self. Now what does he come with here? Comes with this cool little missile launcher that shoots, yep, spring loaded to fire his weapon. Cool little thing there, and that goes right here in this peg hole. So yeah. Put his arm up there to make it like he's steadying his cannon. He also comes with, count them, 2 missiles. Now when you're not planning on firing them, let's see, they don't want to stay in there very well. Maybe there's no little locking mechanism in there to keep the missiles in there, so that kind of sucks. Maybe it broke over the years, maybe it became weak, who knows. But there's these 2 little slots back here where you can store your missiles. So right there you can keep them. And then kind of stinks that the weapons don't stay in the weapon thing, but oh well, he still looks great for display. And there he is, all complete in his glory. Front side, side view, back view, and the other side view. Yeah, this was always one of my favorite Toy Biz figures from the X-Men line. So not bad at all. Very cool figure. Then again, I like tanks and things like that, so this guy goes great in my collection. For some reason, the brand new figures feel kind of oily. That's something they did to keep them nice and fresh in the package, or nice smooth plastic But he's a very awesome figure, and I always like this guy, so I'm happy to have him back in my collection. And you get the awesome Apocalypse card with it. So that was definitely a cool extra. Oh, snap. I looked down on the floor, and here was a gun. So I missed something. I thought I saw a weapon in the package, but I had everything up here. I didn't see it. So he also came with this gun here. Pretty cool. So not only does it get a missile launcher, but it gets a gun. Let's try to get it in his hand here. There we go. It doesn't like to stay in his hand either. There we go. So now, since his missile launcher doesn't like to work all that well, he has a weapon that he can also inflict damage with. So there you go, everyone. There he is, now complete with all his glory. There is my review for Bonebreaker from the 1994 Evil Mutants X-Men toy line. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my video review. And until next time, peace.